Hi guys, this is your Max, aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So we actually have the full content leaked, right, for the full week upcoming ahead. I'm gonna actually talk to you guys, right, as to how to make coins off all the leaks, right, as well as, of course, right, the market itself. Now let's take a look at some of the content, right, that we have gotten yesterday by EA, right. So the first thing that I want to look at, right, is actually this Murdoch SBC. Surprisingly, right, he doesn't even have his card design added yet. 4-star, 4-star. So he has the high medium work rate. Alternate position, just a left mid. So overall, the card, I don't really like the 73 reaction. Is kind of a L. 76 composure, right, is also quite terrible in my opinion. He doesn't have any playstyle plus, right, only has the flair and technical as well as the quick step, which is half decent, right? The requirements, right, 84 with 1 inform and then 86. So in total, right, comes up to about 145k. So that's the first one. The other player that we have gotten, right, is Kulusevski. 4-star, 4-star. Of course, he's left-footed, can play on the right midfield as well. This one, right, I think it's a better card, right? 85 reactions, 86 composure. Of course, the balance being at 76, right, it's not that ideal. He has the finesse shot, which is a huge plus for this card in my opinion, because finesse shot, right, as a playstyle, right, it's the most OP playstyle. Flair as well as relentless. So this one, right, it's actually cheaper, right? It's just a 86 rated squad with one team of the week. So this SBC is 112k, Murdoch is 145k. For me, right, Spurs are actually the clear favorites for this game, right? That's the first thing that we need to take note. They are definitely, right, way more informed, right, compared to Chelsea. Chelsea is playing well, but they're not actually really, right, getting the results. So Spurs has a way higher chance, right, to get upgraded. So not to mention the fact that I think, right, even on its own, right, this card, right, actually, right, looks better than Murdoch even without the upgrade. So for me, right, if you had to choose between these two, I would just go for Kulusevski, right? He's just way more worth it compared to Murdoch in terms of value. Now, we have also gotten, right, probably, right, the best upgrade pack that we have gotten so far in FC24, the Centurion's crafting upgrade. So you actually just need, right, 11 gold commons, right, and you get yourself, right, 3 gold rare players. For me, right, this is super duper worth it. And, right, it's actually out, right, for 27 days. This means that, right, you can actually, right, do these upgrade packs, right, for new promo teams, which for me, right, is fantastic, right, because usually, right, you don't get to do upgrade packs, right, during new promo teams. It usually comes out on a Monday itself. In line with this, right, we have also gotten probably the best objective that we have gotten so far. So you have to complete this crafting upgrade, right, 100 times before you can get everything. You do have 27 days to complete. So think of it this way, right? If you were able to complete this upgrade pack, right, 3 to 4 times a single day, right, you can actually get all the good stuff here, right? Couple of fodder packs. You have your Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, your Red Electrum Player Pack, couple of 83x3, 84x2, as well as an 80x10. So for me, right, this is a must-do in my opinion. You're actually, right, gonna get some good fodder, right, to complete all of the upcoming SBCs, right, that will actually be going through in this video itself. So for me, right, this is a huge W, right, from EA itself. Now let's talk about what is the best way, right, to go and craft this objective. So what you want to be doing, right, is you want to be doing what I call the bronze pack method. So if you guys don't know what bronze pack method is, basically just open up these bronze packs with your coins. Those cards that have a value on the market, you sell it. Those that don't have value, you keep the players in your club and you actually, right, go ahead to chuck them into the bronze upgrade itself. Let's actually go and take a look at the pack itself. So this is the one, right? You put your bronze players that don't have a value, put them inside, and then you get yourself silver players, right? You do this a couple of times. Open up like 10 bronze packs every single time. Now, after you get your silver players from the bronze upgrade pack, you chuck all of them into this silver upgrade SBC. Thereafter, you're actually going to get yourself, right, 3 gold common players. After that, you can actually put all your gold commons, right, into this Centurion's crafting upgrade. And after you open up all these packs, of course, you go on and craft whatever players that you want, right? Iago Aspas, right? Martin Odegaard, whichever players you want. So that's the best way, right, to actually go ahead to go and complete this SBC, the Centurion's Crafting upgrade. That will be the grind. Now, I did also mention on my trading Discord, right, to actually tell people, right, to pick up your gold commons, right, at between 300 to 350 coins, right, and they are actually up at about 550 coins insta selling. So if you guys want this kind of trading tips, right, free trading tips, you can join the Discord. I actually provided this to the free segment of the Discord. Right now, in fact, you can still, right, those on a lower budget, get your gold commons, right, at about 350 coins, and you can sell them off, right, at between 550 to 600. You make yourself very, very easy coins, especially those that have very, very little coins, like less than 10k. Now, I did mention that we have the leaked content for the whole week. So this leaked content, right, seems like a weekly thing now, right? We have actually gotten this last week as well. So we got the Showdown SBCs, right, on Monday at content drop. And I'm actually going to try to make a guess, right, on the timeline of what we will get this week. So I would think that later on, right, on Tuesday, right, we should be getting a Centurions player SBC, which we already know who he is. I'll talk more about that later. Wednesday should be the Icon SBC. We also know who that is. Thursday, right, should be your Dynamic Duo / New Moments, as well as the Squad Foundations. Friday, it should be the Eredivisie, right, as well as the La Liga Player of the Month. Again, right, we already know who the La Liga Player of the Month is. So, later on at content drop, we should be seeing the Ollie Watkins SBC, right? If we take a look, right, he actually already has a special card, his 85 rated inform, which is actually a really popular card. 3-star, 4-star. So who knows, right? EA might actually just upgrade his skill move to 4-star. Now, I think, right, he should be a 86 rated card probably and cost around 110 to 120k if he does get that skill move upgrade. So, if he is good value, if his stats get a reasonable amount of upgrade, these are the cards, right, that you should be looking to pick up, right? I think the likes of your Joe Cole would do really well. Ledley King is another one. James Ward-Prowse, a really good and cheap midfielder, as well as Kyle Walker, right? Probably or arguably, right, the best goal right back in the game, right? So these are all the cards, right, that you should be looking for if Watkins is actually a worth it SBC to complete. And like I mentioned, right, for our Icon SBC, right, we already know that we're going to get Vidic. So this should possibly, right, be coming on Wednesday. So for those of you who are doing fluctuation trading, right, with your center halves, right, like Kululu, right, just make sure, right, to be really, really careful. Now, we also actually had some kind of like confusion, right, as to who will win La Liga Player of the Month, because it was actually a really close fight between Bellingham and Griezmann, but Sheriff has leaked that Jude is confirmed as the winner. So, question is, right, how much will the SBC cost? So, we need to determine, right, what kind of a rating he will have first, right? So his latest inform, right, it's an 87. So he's gonna be an 88 rated card, right? So if we take a look at Trailblazers Jude, who is 88 rated, right, he was going for as high as 1 mil and 70k coins, right, on Friday itself. And right now, right, he's going for about 950. I would be very, very, very surprised, right, if Jude Bellingham, right, doesn't cost at least, right, 1 million coins, right, minimally. So we did see some panic selling, right, on Jude Bellingham yesterday when this news was actually dropped, and I was actually live streaming, right, during this content drop time. So if you guys take a look, right, on Saturday, right, he actually went as high as 406k. You know, such a high price, right? He then proceeded on to drop, right, at yesterday content drop, right? He actually dropped from about 366k, right? On Footbin, it says 330k, but when I was streaming on Twitch, right, I actually told the people who was watching, right, to go and pick up inform Jude Bellingham. And some of them, right, actually gotten Jude Bellingham at about 320k. And I was saying, right, that price is way, way too low. And rightly so, right, he actually rebounded back up, right, all the way to about 357k coins. So, you guys might be asking, right, what was the reason that I think he will actually rebound back up? Right, one reason, right, is because, right, there's actually a lot of hype for Jude Bellingham IRL, right? This guy just scored twice against Barca, right, in the most recent El Clasico. And you know, right, when a player is doing well in real life, right, people want to be using his card, right, in the game to try him out. Now, the other reason, right, is actually the cost of the SBC. If Jude Bellingham, right, is going to be costing like 1 mil coins, right, realistically, right, how many people in the game, right, can actually afford him? Sure, you can craft him, right, over a period of 2 to 3 weeks, however long the SBC is out. But people nowadays, right, they want instant gratification, right? They want it right now. They cannot wait for 2 weeks. So when they can't get the SBC done straight away, what they do is they go back out onto the market to get the next best thing, which right now, right, is your 87 informed Jude Bellingham. That is another reason why I think that, is actually too low. So like I mentioned, right, I have viewers, right, who actually bought Jude Bellingham live on my stream. I told them to go and buy because it's too low. I told them how much to buy exactly as well, right? And this was one of the viewers, right, who have gotten Jude Bellingham at about 320k, sold him off at 350k. So he make himself, right, a nice about 12k after tax. Right, so if you guys want to learn how to make coins also, other than the Discord, you can also watch me live on Twitch, right? I will give out tips as and when, the market dictates. We also have the Leka objective, right, leaked by Sheriff himself. I don't think there's too much to say here other than the fact that I think his card, right, should be pretty decent in-game. However, right now, I believe, right, we no longer have the Fofana card, right, to actually link him with. So, what will be the content, right, that we should be seeing, right, later on this week that is not leaked? I think, right, we should be seeing the 84 double upgrade quite possibly. The last time we saw this, right, it was an 84 rated squad with 185. At that point in time, right, it was 22k. Just take note that right now, right, 84s are actually at a way higher price, right, compared to, right, when this SBC actually came out the other time. So, it will cost 32k, right, for 84 rated squad. So what should we be putting our coins into? 83s, right, for console players, right, 900 coins max. Try to get them at 850 coins on bid. For your PC players, right, 1.1k max, 900 coins on bid. Your 84s. Console players, 3.2k max, 2.9k on bid. PC players, 3.7k max, 3.4k on bid. Your 85s. Console players, 8k max, 7.5k on bid. PC players, 8.5k max, 8k on bid. Your 86ers. Console players, 12.5k max, 11.5k on bid. PC players, 14k max, 13k on bid. 87s. Console players, right, 18k max, 17k on bid. PC players, 19.5k max, 18.5 on bid. 88s. Console players, right, 25750 max, 24750 on bid. PC players, 28.5k max, 27.5k on bid. So my favorite ratings, right, are actually your 83s, your 84s, right, along with your 87s. I think that they'll be the best, right? So you want to be listing your cards up as usual, right, before content drop. Now, perhaps, right, we have the biggest news, right, yesterday, which is that Lionel Messi, right, has actually won his 8th Ballon d'Or, right? I don't think that anybody will be catching him, right? Definitely not in my lifetime. Perhaps, Haaland does have a stake in the claim given that he won the treble with Man City, but you know how it is, right? I think this should be the last Ballon d'Or that Messi, right, has actually gotten, and then the following years, right, it should be between Mbappe and Haaland. So anyway, right, a funny thing happened, right? Messi's gold card, right, actually went up in price. He actually went from 70 to 90k, right, both on PC and console, right? I think people thought that he'll be getting something special, right? Bomati, right, is the Ballon d'Or winner, right, for the female side. So you guys remember, right, a couple of days ago, right, or last week, right, I did speak that EA, right, have actually gotten the rights to the Ballon d'Or. So we should see something related to this, right, possibly, right, really soon, right, my guess. Possibly with this kind of dynamic images of them holding the Ballon d'Ors with, as a SBC, hopefully, right, we shall see. Now, we did also have this controversy, right, that when players were playing on the game, right, they were actually seeing their difficulties, right, change in-game from world class to semi-pro and vice versa, right? It kept changing a couple of times during people's champs games. So this just confirms, right, what I have been believing in, right, for so many years. DDA, right, does exist in this game. When your players stop making runs, right, you start missing easy finishes, right, you get the random bounces. So all these things, right, just tells me that DDA, right, is in the game. It's kind of similar, right, to what we gotten in FIFA 23. If you guys, those who remember, right, we have actually gotten the Rule Breakers, Ribery, and Jeko, right. After a few days that they were released, right, they actually got stats downgrade. So, according to EA, they said that this was just a visual glitch and it actually, right, doesn't affect the performance, right, of the player in-game. I can tell you guys, right, they're definitely lying. I've been playing this game, right, for far too long, right, to know that, you know, you always get this feeling, right, that when you first get a cut, especially, right, SBC players, right, for the first 2 to 3 weeks, they tend to feel, right, super duper overpowered. Somehow or rather, right, for things that you cannot explain, right, the card, right, just starts to play, right, really terribly after. Why? That is because, right, EA actually downgraded their stats and somehow, right, they managed to make them play worse. Now, most of the time, right, we cannot see it visually, but for some weird reason, right, for Rule Breakers, J. Cole, and Ribery, right, EA just forgot to mask the fact that they actually downgraded their stats. So this is something that I think, right, it's actually really true, that runs true in the game, right? You guys can let me know, right, whether you guys think that this is actually true, right? These two kind of like myths. So, you know, right, another thing that you guys can be doing right now, right, is, you know, those on the lower budget especially, right, you can be bidding on 83s, right, and selling them right back, right, for easy profit. So what you want to be doing, right, is bidding on your 83s, right, at 900 coins and then selling them off at 1.2k. If you do sell like 50 of these, you get 12.5k coins, right? If you do like 100, you actually get like 25k profit. So for those of y'all, right, especially those who have like less than 100k, right, I think this is a perfect way, right, for you guys to actually make some nice and easy coins. So don't sleep on that. Now, I want to talk about the market itself, right? So overall, right, I would say that the market is in a really healthy place, right? It is going up right now. You might be wondering, right, why, right? Because we have actually gotten, you know, the rewards, right? Your champ rewards, your squad battle rewards. So people have coins, right? And they're looking to actually go and build teams and try out new players, right? Try out new cards. So it's actually, right, a great place, right, to actually do your fluctuation trading, right? Because there is actually demand. So like I already mentioned previously, right, your road to the knockout cards, right, are actually fantastic cards, right, to be trading with right now. And that is actually what I will be looking to do as well, right? So go and get on all these cards, right? If you can, as you guys can see, right, Kalulu, right, has actually went up in price already, right? We have Hype. And then the likes of your Claws, right, are also some really good cards, right, to do fluctuation trading with, right? He has, right, actually gone up quite a bit as well, right? He's actually up to about 32k. Just like 2 to 3 days ago, right, he was actually at about 28k, 27k, right? So that's a nice profit there. I remember Awa as well, right? Another player that is actually doing really well also, right? He's actually going for about 22.5k. So just keep a lookout, right, for all these cards. They are actually doing really well now, right? People are going out to buy teams, right? I don't think that there's much panic in the market right now. So those are some of the stuff, right, that you should be looking to do. And perhaps, right, I would say one of the best cards, right, to do fluctuation trading with, right, it's actually your João Pedro, right? I did already mention this a couple of times. Now I see this card, right, easily, right, going up really high, possibly, right, breaking that 500k mark. As you guys can see, right, he was just going for about, I believe, just 450, 460, right? Just yesterday, he's slowly rising. So if you're somebody who don't know how to do fluctuation trading, right, because the market is too complicated, right, I actually do provide a full list, right, of cards to do fluctuation trading with in my VIP trading Discord. I basically tell the people inside how much to buy and how much to sell, both on PC and console. So if you want that, you can actually join the VIP trading Discord, right? All the how-tos will be down below in the description itself. Now, next thing I actually want to talk about, right, is your squad foundations, right? That is something that is leaked to be coming as well. So just keep a watch out for that. Whatever leaks that we have, right? If we have somebody like, you know, minor leaks like a Saudi league or Turkish league, right? Those cards, right, whatever that links to it, right, will go up really high. So just keep a watch out from that, especially if the objectives, right, are actually half decent. Now, next thing I want to talk about, right, is actually your evolutions, right, that we have gotten. And this time, right, surprisingly, right, for the first time ever, right, I'd say possibly you can actually evolve like a promo card. My bad, second time ever, because we actually have the level up in FIFA 23. So this actually made a couple of cards that are eligible for this, right, rise up, right? The likes of your Dan, Iker Munayin, Andrik, right, Rayson, and we actually, right, made some really nice coins, right, on stream itself. We're buying Iker Munayin as well as Andrik, making some nice easy coins there. My advice to you, right, is I wouldn't be doing the evos for the Centurions. I would just wait for the Team 2 that's actually going to come out this Friday, right, and see whether there are better options. Right now, right, I think predominantly, right, the best option, right, it's actually Luis Dang. So to thank you guys for staying until this point on the video itself, right, let's go ahead, right, and open up a mega pack and see what good stuff we might be getting. Is it Botman? Right, Botman itself. Don't think we'll be getting anything good behind, right, would we? So yeah, I think that the market is actually in a pretty healthy place. Just make sure to look out for the stuff that I've spoken about in this video, right? What kind of cards you should be looking to move on really quickly, especially those players that will be getting SBCs, right? Those positions. And yeah, that's all from me, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And I've actually, right, hit 16 wins, right, on my weekend league. I will be releasing the tactics video this upcoming week, hopefully before champs, so that you guys can actually go and check that out. If you guys want to see more of such content, right, do hit that sub button. And how to join the VIP trading Discord, the free segment of the Discord, right, you'll be all down in the description below. Remember to do a short self-introduction, right, and you'll be able to view the rest of the channels. And I'll see you guys soon, alright? Take care, guys.